Hey everyone, it's Carol, Angels Sewing and Quilting, and it's Friday. Um, yeah, it's Friday already. Um, so weather today, a little cooler. I know I had to wear a little sweater today. Um, Not sure that I like that. Um, I don't like being cold though, so Um, but and then rain again, I guess tomorrow. But then throughout the afternoon, it's supposed to get a little better. I know kids are graduating. They've been graduating. We went to dinner on Hanover Street last night in Manchester at the Crown. It's actually our favorite restaurant. We love the Crown. And there was lots of people in there with their caps and gowns, and there was a graduation going on at the arena. I'm not quite sure which one it was. I think I saw a P on one of their hats, but that could have been their initial, or I'm not sure. And they were white. Well, the girls have white gowns, so I don't know. I don't know which high school it was last night, but anyway. So 'tis the season for graduation, I guess, right? So congratulations to all the graduates. Yeah, and all right, let's see here. Um, all right, new things that are new. Before I get into that, just so you always know, whoever might be tuning in that hasn't tuned into a Friday Angels Sewing and Quilting Live. Um, you can go anytime at angelsewing.com and you can sign up for any of our classes online. The only thing you can't do online is sign up for lessons. And lessons are when you purchase a machine from us, you get 6 free lessons. So that just doesn't, you just can't, that's the only thing you can't do online. So you need to either call the store or come into the store and sign up for that. So there is that. Also, just want to point out, anytime on the schedule that you see Stitch and Day, it costs $10. You come in, you sew all day. Come and use the lesson room, the design wall, martelli table, rotary cutters, rulers, irons, whatever. Come and bring a friend and come and sew all day, and have some fun. So, so yeah, so that's what Stitch and Day is. It's not new. We've had it for now for a while, but I know some of you maybe aren't quite sure exactly if you see that and you're not sure what it is. Lots of classes coming up. Lots of classes. Um, Let me see. June 22nd, we have Quilts of Valor. That's next Sunday, not this Sunday. Open Sew with Alice, she has coming up. Alice has another Palmer Pletch open fit class coming up. July 9th, she's also doing the perfect tee. This, if you're, curious about apparel making, clothes making, which I do dabble in it a little bit. This is, hi Janice. This is a great class. The perfect tee pattern is a really simple pattern. Um, I think there's only like 4 pieces to it. You literally, after you cut it out, you can make it in like an hour. There's different variations to it too. I have not done the different variations of it, like as far as neckline and of course, the sleeves, which I always do usually alter that because I don't like short. I like them to be a little bit like 3/4 length. Um, but that's kind of easy to do. I'm probably not doing it correct, but and I don't have a serger, so yeah, when you look underneath, it probably doesn't look as neat as it probably should, but it works. So if you're, dabbling and you may be curious, like, geez, you know what, I really would like to try that. Um, oh, oh gosh, there's a thing coming. Oh my gosh, hold on. There's a big thing coming up on my screen that the update is ready to restart now. So I just had to tell it, no, you can't do it now. I'm doing it live right now. Let me see. There's Barbara is doing. There's some kids classes coming up this summer. There's 4, 5, 6, 7. Each of them are 4 days. One of them is a beginner class. So if you have a child that is, that wants to learn how to sew, this would be the class. If they've never, sewn before, we also have machines available for the kids. And then there's also for those of now for this class, it's a kids quilt class. They do need to have experience. So yeah, they need to have experience for that. So if you've taken a class with Barbara, hi Sharon. If you've taken a class with Barbara, the kids can do the kids quilt class. So yeah, that's that. So there's that. Okay. Actually, let me show you some new stuff. We did get some new material in. We got some new batik in. I saw this and I thought it was really pretty. So these are 3 different bolts. They're actually not on the bolts. Don't ask me why, but and these are $10 a yard. So this is a great deal. I think they're really pretty. I love the colors, nice and vibrant. But it's batik, and I know there's a lot of batik lovers out there. So there's that. Also, I've been trying to clean out my sewing room. I have so much stuff in my sewing room, and I just don't have time to do things. Yeah, I have so much. It's just not even funny. So I have brought some of the stuff, and a lot of it's brand new. It's got tags on them. I mean, really. I did reduce the price on the tags, but I'm just going to show you. I think I can pick this up. So for any bag makers out there, I've got this. This is full of, there's TPU vinyl, quilted stuff, more Minot stuff, Sally Tomato stuff. You can see some cork right there, the yellow, but this is packed with a bunch of stuff. So, and it is all reduced prices. Most of them are, I'd say 95% is all brand new. Hi, Laura. My sister-in-law is watching. So yeah, so come on in, and all you bag makers out there, come on in and check that out. There's some really, really good deals in there. And yes, of course, I made a basket this week. This was like, this has been in my mind to make. Look how cute this is. It's obviously applique, but I didn't do it the normal applique. I saw this on a YouTube video. I belong to a couple of bag maker clubs, and so you cut that out, and then as you go around, you just you go around with it like this. You guys probably, I mean, you rope bowl makers, you know what I'm talking about. But you lay that down, and as you go, each row, it secures it. Like, instead of after you do the bowl, put the applique here and you can sew all the way around, which you'd be able to do also. But I saw somebody doing this technique and I'm like, I got to try that. And I really like the look of it. I think it came out kind of cool. I love doing these kinds of handles. They're so easy to do. And then I, just for something fun, I put some cork on the bottom. Probably should have put it on the bottom outside, but who's really going to look at the bottom of your basket, right? That kind of stuff used to bother me. Now, I mean, if you want to look on the bottom of my basket and see this, I don't really care. That's okay. Kind of like when I do my Buy Annie bags, and I skip the inside binding steps. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm just not. I'm not doing it. Which, I guess is kind of funny. But, if you want to look inside my bags and see that I didn't do my inside binding, that's okay. I'm fine with that. I used to not be fine with it, but now I'm fine with it. So, hi, Ginger. We also have a bunch of, we've been getting, because you guys have been asking for more charm packs. So we do have a few charm packs over there. We have these, and then we also have, I know you guys love, love, love your Halloween stuff. So this one was fairly new. I think I showed you this last week. It was brand new. And we still have some of these left. So we have these here. And while we're on the Halloween kick, let's just, I got to go back to roll bowls too. We have a panel that makes, well, you can make whatever you want with the panel, but it's 8 of these different witch panels, and they're all different, 8 different ones. I didn't bring both of them over, but I made a little tote out of them. I did some boxed corners. Let me straighten that out. I kind of flattened it when I was throwing it on my table, but I made some really cute boxed corners. This, the pumpkin fabric right here is some, is fabric that's on the bolt that I just added like a strip around each block and then put them together. Got a nice little orange zipper on there. This one I did without, I used one of my bag tags. This one I did without a handle. The other one I did make a handle. But, I just thought I'd do one different than the other. Also, Minky Kim. Love Minky Kim. I love, love, love her directions. That to me, which I know I talk about this a lot, which is why there are certain bag patterns I just don't carry anymore, because I want to be able to tell you that these are great directions, because I just think that's so important. As a experienced bag maker, I still take things literal. I cannot do any kind of a pattern, any kind of a bag without a pattern. I really can't. Even like these, I still will look up a YouTube on a simple tote pattern, because I don't have that kind of a brain. I envy the people that come in. I actually it was a mother and a daughter last week, and the daughter is into sewing, and she's making all kinds of stuff. The mom bought her a machine, and she was doing everything by hand. And she showed me like a pocketbook that she made by hand, and I'm like, what pattern is this? She goes, it's just in my head. I'm like, what? Like that just freaks me out. I think that's awesome. I love that. So anyway, so directions are important to me. So I was talking about Minky Kim. She has great directions. Her directions are actually, go to her YouTube channel, and it gives you all of the information on this panel. So this is her latest panel. And the one panel makes both of these backpacks, which is really cool. Obviously, the panel does not include your webbing. You must have some of that hanging around your sewing room. It doesn't include your hardware, which all you need is two D rings, or you can use the rectangle rings, and then a slider, and then of course you do need a zipper. But love her directions. And if you do open this up, you will see. On one of these, I did one side inside binding, and after I did that one side, I said, "Nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing the rest of it." Excuse me. And the other bag, I did not do it. So if you open up this, you're going to see. I just want you guys to know that it's okay that you don't do that. It's not like the end of the world. This is another panel we have. Look how cute this is. Lori made this. Very cute. This is also a panel. And then this is another panel too, just like the witches. This one's a cat panel. Has 8 different pumpkin cats. Are they all pumpkins? No, they're not all pumpkins. 8 different Halloween cats. There we go. So yeah, I made this one into a table runner. I know my mother saw this and she's like, "Oh my God, I want that." I'm like, "Well, you can't have it yet. I can maybe give it to you later, after we sell the panels." Plus, it's not even close to Halloween yet. But you guys love your Halloween stuff, so just going to say that. Have these on sale. There's only a couple of these left. We marked these down to $25. These are a quilt kit. They were normally $39.99. They're on sale right now for $25 while supplies last. Pattern is included. It's called the Rick Rack pattern. And it also includes a spool of thread. So come on in and grab it before they are gone. Surprised they're not gone yet. Here's another panel that we have. We have it in green, and we also have it in, let me put it the right way. There we go. We also have it in red. I'm pretty sure Patty's doing a sample on this. I meant to ask her that the other day, but I saw her. I was leaving, she was coming in, and we just kind of passed each other. She's on the floor today, so I will ask her about that, or she'll come in with a sample. So yeah, we'll show you some different things of what to do with this sample. We always like to do that so you guys can visualize what you can do with the panels that we have. Usually on my 2 days off or 3 days off, I used to take Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays off. That's what I usually do, is I'm busy doing samples. I'll, one of those days, maybe errands and, appointments and stuff like that. But then I'm really up in my sewing room making things for you guys here in the store to see, what you can create. We only have a couple of these left. These are the 𝗤𝗂 50-year anniversary little boxes. Look how cute the box is. There is directions here, right in here. You open that up and the directions are all in there. And it makes a little 16 by 16, so that's kind of small. I did attempt to start one of these a few months ago. We had a different version. Um, I'm just not a small. Like, first of all, we know I'm not really a quilter. Um, Maybe I am, but not really. Definitely not this. Definitely not this. This is just this. This is like too teeny tiny for me. But I know there's a lot of you out there that love doing teeny tiny things. So, like I said, there's a couple of these left. These are $29.99 for this. There we go. This is Fabric Cafe's latest book, Big Block 3-Yard Quilts. So here is this. So yeah, come on in and get it. It's one of their latest books. They're always, I love that they're always adding to that. And you guys, these are for, when someone comes in and they're making their first quilt and they ask for patterns, I always direct them to the 3-Yard quilt books from Fabric Cafe. They're a mother-daughter duo. I've met them a couple of times. Very nice people. And all different kinds of patterns. I've done a couple of them, 2 or 3 of them actually I've done, and very simple, great directions, which, as you know, is important to me. So yeah, so there's that. Let's go back to here. Okay, so all right. So for you people that are collecting charms, okay, so we Persis and April have been working hard in the background. So if you guys are not sure what charms you have or not have, we have it all tracked, so we can open up a binder and we can find it nice and easy for you. So, be sure to check that, because you can't come to the charming party unless you have all your charms. These are all the latest charms, and we're nearing the end. I think we only have 2 left, July and August. The charm party is in August. So, in July, we will be putting up the RSVP for the charming party, which is on August 16th. Okay, that's August 16th. We are closing the store an hour early. Charming party is from 2 to 4, and it will only be for charming people that have collected all the charms. So, and it's going to be a really cool party. April has been so busy in the background. We're going to have a couple of food trucks outside, wine tasting inside. We've got, I'm pretty sure Michael from 𝗤𝗂𝗶𝗹𝘀 is going to be here. Alyssa from Brother is going to be here. Dave Sirota is going to be here. So we're going to have demos going on, giveaways, games, all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be really, really fun. So just, start thinking about, about your charms and making sure that you do have all of your charms. Okay, Flat Sophia. We love getting Flat Sophia pictures. If you don't know what Flat Sophia is, ask for one when you come in. She's free. We give these out. I try to remember to ask everybody if you have a Flat Sophia, because we love getting these. Just put her with your sewing machine as you finish a project. Hi, Carolyn. As you finish a project, take a picture of the project with Flat Sophia and you email it in. It tells you all the info right on the back. And we pick a winner every Friday on our live, and you'll get a credit in your account. So while we're on that note, I will announce this week's Flat Sophia winner, and it is Rita Dignan. So Rita, thank you for taking pictures and sending in your Flat Sophias. We get an awful lot of them, which is great. Love seeing them. April's usually, well, not usually, she does. She posts them online for you guys to see on our Facebook page. I should have an email from me by Monday. Okay. I'm not sure what that's about, Ginger, but that's okay. All right. Just want to make sure I didn't not say hi to everybody. All right. Let me see what else here. Oh, okay. So we know, and with these tariff things, although I think they've stopped that for now or something. Don't like to get into politics on here, which I will not. But prices have gone up. I mean, Juki raised their prices, Brothers raised their prices, and we just got notice that Arrow chairs have raised their prices. So the price